With the recent trailers of the new Silent Hill F game that is soon to be released in September of this year, it has reminded fans of the survival horror genre how scary Japanese themed media could be. Nevertheless, in the obscurity of indie horror games comes Death Forest, a small but yet snappy horror game flick that was made by the horror games developer Kaz. Produced using the Unity engine in the year 2014, it has amassed a cult fan base which gained its viral popularity, thus spawning in several movie tie-ins as well as let's plays all across the YouTube platform. The premise of the game is fairly simple and quite challenging if you're not careful. While traveling down a desolate road, your motorcycle suddenly falters as it comes to an abrupt stop in the middle of, well, a forest. The aim of the game is to collect all 4 items to restart your motorcycle to escape. We operate a flashlight at the start of the game. However, the flashlight needs batteries to function. Thus, we have to also collect batteries scattered across the forest, all while trying to avoid 5 deadly spirits. The first spirit that we encounter in the beginning of the game is Yoshi, which is this thing. She is the main antagonist of the entire game, as she relentlessly chases you down throughout your entire playthrough. And she's technically the mascot icon of the game as well. Yoshi's AI is programmed to take the most direct route to get to the player, albeit still moving at a rather slower pace than us, making it easier to escape her chase. We can immediately identify when she is near, as her iconic music soundtrack will echo out as she draws near to us. A haunting but yet soothing melody. Yoshi will also appear to be facing the player at all given moments. This is partially due to the fact that she is literally just a 2D image. This method is called billboarding and it's been used by many creators to reduce work. In my opinion, it still works as it manages to deliver a terrifying experience. With it being a 2D image, it gives an uncanny vibe as it is unlike the other spirits that we will encounter as we progress into the game. The next spirit that we need to escape from is the Stranger, real name Ren Sudou. He is characterized with pale skin and pitch black holes for eyes, not to mention the fact that he is also oddly muscular but yet skinny for his model. He also lacks a set of teeth. The Stranger has his own designated location, which is a little maze at the end of the map. You are required to unlock the area as it will be used to escape on your motorcycle. Once you are inside the maze, a small cutscene will play through which shows that he is active and ready to chase you down. To escape, you must wait for him to appear right before you, then make your way through the other side of the maze to escape. After so, you can lock the doors and be on your way to the next spirit. Progressing through the game, you will encounter another maze in which you have to escape. This is called the Stalker maze, which is haunted by the Stalker, another pale humanoid figure with a weirdly perverted face. Unlike the previous spirit, he is much more easy to escape, as his AI would intentionally get confused around the maze, thus not being able to efficiently hunt you down. This spirit is more of a one-shot as it appears as a quick jump scare. After you escape the Stalker maze, you arrive at another section of the map to pick up another puzzle to your motorcycle. The spirit emerges from the shed instantly, jump scaring the player. And that's just about it. He just disappears. Nothing much to talk about besides the fact that those who are unaware of the jump scare will easily get started. Nevertheless, it's an easy spirit to handle. The malevolent spirit that we meet is Uma, which is this deformed dinosaur-like spirit with the head of a human and the torso of an elongated dry body. It appears to be hunched over with its spine clearly being visible from the back. Its arms and legs are lanky and features an extra joint to grab the player. Uma spawns in this underground maze where the real piece to your motorcycle is located. Once you retrieve the piece, Uma immediately spawns and chases you. The only way to beat the spirit is by familiarizing yourself with the maze beforehand. This is so you are able to avoid any wrong turns that would essentially corner yourself. Be careful though, as he is the fastest spirit in the entire game, which makes him, well, in my opinion, the most aggressive and a final boss to the entire game in general. It should also be said that Uma's maze is also the largest, which adds on to the final boss level feel to it. Interestingly enough, Uma and Saki, which is the unnamed child from before, are the only spirits that are not present in the Death Forest live action movies. The final spirit is actually a good spirit. She is called Yoshida and is considered a supporting protagonist in the game. There is a cabin that is located at an elevated cliff around the end of the game. However, this cabin seems to be empty. However, once you leave, the mysterious spirit appears before you to present you with a battery. She is considered to be a peaceful spirit. unlike the other aggressive spirits in the game, and is supposed to be the main character in the sequel game. In a nutshell, I kinda dig this game. It's fun, it's simple, and it's a good scare for when you are bored. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I screamed a lot during this game. There's something about the low polygons, PS1 visual style that just seems very eerie to me. Nevertheless, it's free on the internet, and I highly recommend it. Well, this is Aidencraft, and thanks for watching.